What's up YouTube? I'm Josh Newlin. In this video, I'm going to explain what a full week of training here at school in the off season looks like. Alright, so just to be clear, this isn't going to be a week-long vlog. To be honest, I don't got that kind of storage in my phone. But I am going to explain my full weekly schedule as far as training goes. So gym workouts and practices, training sessions. And just a disclaimer, the footage in this video I've got, some of it will probably be from last year or recently. And it's just there to show you some of what our training looks like and my gym workouts. This fall has obviously been much different than any other fall in the past, because we were supposed to be playing and our season would have just wrapped up a week or two ago pretty much. But we have been training pretty much since school started back in late August. For a while we were going 3 days a week, now we're going 4 days a week. Also, just to make it clear, being in college, things come up all the time, so this is just supposed to represent a typical week in the life. Classes get canceled quite a bit, practice might get moved, might have meetings here and there, so this isn't exactly how it is. In fact, every week it seems to be something is different. But this is a typical, ideal week in the life of training. So starting on Mondays this semester, the only time I really have to work out is right before practice. So normally I'll go to the gym. I'll get there around 2:30, warm up, do some abs and core, like a circuit type workout. Start every workout, some abs or core. It also kind of helps you get warm for the rest of the workout. On Mondays, I typically do leg days. I have 2 leg days a week. So normally those are Monday and Thursday on Mondays. And just any leg day workout, I normally start with some explosive movements because those require the most energy. So I'll do some sort of plyometrics, box jumps, skater jumps, lunging jumps, things like that to be explosive. Then I'll move into heavy strength focused workout. So I'll get close to my 1 rep max for squat or leg press or deadlift. Then after that, I'll move into some other exercises, more isolating muscle groups like quads and hamstrings. And these will have more reps per set, so I'll be more focused on hypertrophy. So about 8 to 12 reps per set. And then I like to finish with a smaller muscle group. For example, on Mondays, normally I'll do like calf press or some sort of calf exercise. And then the next leg day, I'll probably spend that time I would have used for calves, and I'll do abductors and adductors. And then to really finish it all, I'll have some sort of stability, balance, or endurance work. Ideally, all of those combined into one, like these Bosu ball lunges. And that's really the format I like to set up all my workouts with. Start with abs and core, start with some explosive movements, then I'll do some power and strength movements, and then I'll go to hypertrophy, range of reps and sets, and then finish with some sort of endurance or finisher type exercise. Normally my workouts take about an hour, so right after this we have practice at 4 on Mondays, so I'll go to practice. And to be honest, I don't really want to film our team train session, so I just showed you a short clip of before the session. But normally our format of training is obviously start with a warm-up. We'll start with something similar to rondos or a passing pattern drill. Then we'll get into some sort of possession or more complicated ball movement, passing pattern, but combined with finishing, something along those lines. And then oftentimes we'll end with, might be a full 11v11, 7v7s, might be some quick transitions like 3v2s, something really competitive, and to kind of just end playing and trying to translate those skills we worked on previously into the last drill. And now our training sessions pretty much go from around 4 to 6. So that's what training looks like on Mondays. On Tuesdays, we don't have actual practice with coach, so we have our own session. On Tuesdays, I like to do upper body, core obviously as well. And again, I'll go to the gym probably around 2:30ish, get that workout and then go down to the field. So I'll do abs and core, start with that. Then I'll do upper body. I like to start with chest and back, and I'll superset those. And then once I'm done with chest and back, then I'll do biceps and triceps and finish with those. And again, trying to stick to the format that I do leg days with put the power, explosiveness first, and then follow with the hypertrophy and endurance to end. On Wednesdays, it's one of my rest days from the gym, but on Wednesdays now we scrimmage as well, so I also like not going to the gym when it's a scrimmage, just to get in that game day mindset. And our scrimmage will be from about 11 to 1. We play full 90 minutes, 45-minute halves, and if it's tied, we'll go to overtime, but I don't think that's happened yet. So this is a fun day, scrimmage, compete. I don't have any classes on Wednesdays, but I've already filled up my Wednesdays a lot with meetings, work, going to the store, doing things. So I just focus on just practice on Wednesdays. Then on Thursdays, again in the gym, around 2:30, I'll be doing legs again. Start with core, start with my explosive, then heavy, then lighter weight, and then finish with some sort of endurance or injury prevention at the end. And then head out to practice. And again, the practice format, like I described to you just a second ago, it's like that pretty much every practice. And on Thursdays and Fridays, we have training with coach again. And then on Fridays, again in the gym, around 2:30. This time I'll be doing upper body again, and the same format as I mentioned before, starting with core, chest, back, and then biceps, triceps. That workout will take about an hour. Then I'll head out to the field again, doing pretty much the same thing, same format as most days when it comes to Fridays. On Saturdays, it depends how I'm feeling. Some weeks, which on average has probably been every other week, I'll go to the gym, and this time I'll do core, I'll do upper body, but I'll be working some of the lesser worked, or at least muscle groups that aren't directly worked as much. So I'll do traps, forearms, shoulders, some of the groups and muscles that don't get as much love during the week. But for half or more than half this semester, I've been going to the gym 4 days a week. Just feels good on my body, and it's a good way to balance that with on-field work. And as far as the time I go to the gym on Saturdays, that just depends. The gym is open from 12 to 6 on the weekends, and then also it depends if I have work or other things to do. Train on Saturdays, to be honest, I haven't done too much this semester. I have went quite a few times with some teammates, but recently, just the further we've gotten into this semester, it seems like every week there's something where I'm feeling tired on the weekends, bumped and bruised from the week, or recently I also sprained my ankle, so I'm just coming back from that into full practices now too. So a lot of it is just about reading your body, realizing if you need to work harder or if you need to recover better and smarter. And that's something that just takes time in your career to know your body well. On Sundays, that's my complete rest day no matter what. I don't run, I don't train or practice, I don't go to the gym, I don't lift any weight, nothing. The most I'll do is some rolling or stretching out, or maybe a little bit of rehab for my ankle. But I think that's just a good day for me to completely mentally and physically reset. If you follow me on my social media, you probably realize that I don't really post anything at all on Sundays either. That's just my day to rest. So like I mentioned, this semester, every week has been different. This fall has been like no other fall, because normally our season is from August till early November, so it would have just finished really. But we've been training this whole semester and 3 or 4 days a week every week. So it's been interesting. Like I said, this is a typical ideal week of training for me, including gym workouts and practice. I'm going home in a few weeks, so my schedule will change quite a bit, preparing for the season back home. If you guys would be interested in a video where I go into a lot of detail explaining the format of my workouts and training, and being really specific about that, how I set up my own training and how coach sets up our training, something like that, comment below, let me know if that's something you'd like to see. And also comment what your weekly training schedule is like, how many days you're in the gym and on the field, and how many hours you like your workouts and training sessions to be. Everyone has their own philosophy and ideas about how much they should be in the gym versus on the field. So I'm curious to hear from you guys how you balance those things. And if you did enjoy this video and you like this kind of content, please hit that like button and subscribe. I post lots of videos just like this about college soccer, being a student athlete, workouts, training. And if that's what you're passionate about and love engaging with other people that do similar things, then be sure to subscribe. We just passed 800 subscribers actually, so thank you to everyone who's been here for this journey. I'm grateful to have a community of people where you can motivate each other and we're all passionate about the same things. My favorite thing about all this is engaging with you guys, answering your questions, and getting to know all of you. So thank you all for your support, and I'll see you next Wednesday.